Spelunky 2 is an exciting game that takes players into underground systems, ancient ruins, and outer space, where they will confront a variety of monsters and difficulties. To access the game's actual heart, players must overcome barriers, avoid boulders, and solve riddles. The essential heart of the game resides in exploration and discovery, as players must balance their quest for riches with the possibility of reconciling with loved ones. Multiplayer modes, such as local or online play, increase excitement and togetherness. A must-play for fans of strategic card battles, this title delivers a nostalgic yet fresh experience. With an incredible roster of over 9,000 cards and storylines spanning multiple anime series, it captures the heart of the franchise perfectly. The campaign mode is rich with content, letting players relive iconic duels or flip perspectives to play as rivals. Online dueling runs smoothly, offering endless replayability. Whether you're a longtime fan or a newcomer, the depth, polish, and sheer volume of content make this one of the most rewarding card battlers out there. Broforce is an explosive side-scrolling run-and-gun game filled with chaotic action and over-the-top destruction. With destructible environments and a roster of parody action heroes, it's a wild ride through pixelated mayhem. Each level feels like an 80-second action movie dialed up to 11, and the tongue-in-cheek humor hits just right. Co-op mode turns everything into a glorious mess of bullets and freedom. For those who enjoy loud gameplay and relentless action, this one lands the mark with unapologetic style and energy. Castle Crashers Remastered is a 2D arcade adventure game in which players team up with up to 4 pals to save the princess, guard their kingdom, and smash fortifications. With over 25 characters and 40 weapons, players may learn the combination and magic system, level up their characters, and personalize their strength, magic, defense, and agility. Cute animal orbs give various skills, and players may compete in arena mode, the back-off barbarian minigame, and insane mode for the ultimate campaign challenge. Heave Ho is an exciting experience that tests players' physical coordination and collaboration abilities by asking them to negotiate unusual obstacles and interact with pals. Players must balance, climb over hung bodies, and swing their comrades to safety in a chaotic atmosphere. Personalizing their personas with contemporary accessories and odd embellishments enables self-expression and identification monitoring, with each level requiring collaboration and instilling a sense of togetherness. The only thing standing between players and a deadly fall is their own hands. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge feels like stepping into a classic arcade cabinet with friends by your side. The retro visuals, punchy combat, and upbeat soundtrack set the tone perfectly for couch, co-op, or solo play. Each turtle has a distinct feel, making replaying with different characters a treat. Stages are short and energetic, keeping things lively without dragging. It nails that old-school vibe while keeping things fresh with modern touches. A great pick for anyone who loves smashing Foot Clan robots. Rayman Legends Definitive Edition is pure platforming joy, packed with creative level design, tight controls, and an art style that feels alive. Each stage pops with color, rhythm, and humor, while the music levels are an absolute highlight. The co-op gameplay adds fun chaos, making it perfect for both solo runs and shared sessions. It's hard not to smile while leaping through imaginative worlds, slapping enemies, and chasing those elusive teensies. A solid choice for anyone who enjoys clever design and non-stop action.
Just rule the land.
In this collaborative survival adventure, you'll be reduced to the size of an ant and start on a voyage of exploration, construction, and survival. The tale progresses as you explore the globe, finding mysteries regarding your tiny stature, the source of your plight, and how to restore to your regular size. You may play alone or with up to 3 people, and the Shared Worlds feature lets you continue your adventures even if the original host isn't available. The backyard is teeming with various species, which you may entice to different spots utilizing Mixar gadgets.
It's time to go big.
Time to go.
Astral Ascent is a 2D platformer roguelite game set in a modern fantasy world. To escape the garden, an astral prison guarded by 12 merciless zodiacs, players must pick one of 4 heroes, each with their own set of abilities. Each character has distinct attacks, skills, and battle styles, and their backstories are revealed as the game progresses. Each run increases replayability by revealing the character's motivations and hidden secrets. The game also has a 2-player local co-op option for collaborative adventures.
Personal.
My turn.
The Swords of Ditto Mormo's Curse is a one-of-a-kind action RPG in which players go on an exciting quest to defeat the wicked Mormo. In a picturesque town, players may explore a treacherous overworld, defeat frightening dungeons, and improve their hero's powers. The game includes interwoven adventures, with each hero's journey forming its own tale. Players can engage in either solitary or cooperative gaming, and they can seek aid from their fellow heroes via a resurrection embrace. Traditional swords and arrows are available, as well as unorthodox weapons such as frisbees and magic golf clubs. Hyper Light Drifter Special Edition takes players on a trip through a dismal planet rife with danger and vestiges of ancient technologies. The game is an action-packed adventure RPG that pays homage to old 16-bit games while still including current gameplay and huge graphics. Key features include the ability to play solo or with a companion, stunning pixel art and ambient soundtrack, fast-paced combat, cryptic and environmental storytelling, challenging difficulty, collectible items, and a rich and immersive world filled with unique characters and creatures.
Forge new bonds in the endless frontiers.
Torchlight III is a new game set in the Ember Empire, where Novastraya faces an invasion by the Nethirim and its allies. Players must defend Novastraya against the Nethirim and its allies, battling through dungeons and facing terrifying foes. They can explore the wide wilderness alone or with others, gathering spectacular equipment like armor, weapons, and new pets. Players can customize their hero with 4 distinct classes and 5 relic subclasses, increasing damage and collecting epic items. They can also build and improve their fort, demonstrating their skills and abilities.
Strength alone will not be enough to win this fight.
Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle is an action-packed adventure that combines aspects from the Mario and Rabbids brands. A strange vortex rips apart the Mushroom Kingdom, freeing the mischievous Rabbids. To restore peace, Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, and Yoshi must establish an odd alliance with 4 Rabbids heroes. The game provides a unique and entertaining gaming experience. With simple turn-based combat, players can play individually or cooperatively, and they can arm themselves with an astonishing assortment of weaponry. The Serious Sam Collection is an exciting shooter game series featuring an epic combat against an extraterrestrial invasion. Players can traverse ancient Egypt and South America with formidable weaponry such as shotguns, lasers, rocket launchers, cannons, and miniguns. They may take on Mental's Horde with up to 4 players in local co-op mode, as well as test their skills in multiplayer modes like as Deathmatch, Team Deathmatch, and Capture the Flag. The collection features material from Serious Sam HD, the first encounter, Serious Sam HD, the second encounter, and Serious Sam 3. Stella, a loving ferryman, escorts departed souls to the afterlife in Spiritfarer. She builds a lovely yacht in order to explore the world beyond. She meets a variety of spirits along the route, each with their own story and personality. Stella must soothe them, fulfill their final desires, and assist them in coming to grips with their mortality. Cultivating a garden, mining minerals, fishing, and making things are all activities. Cooking is an important part of the journey since it feeds and comforts the soul. Within the Blade is an engrossing game that combines stealth, platforming, and RPG elements. Players take on the role of experienced ninjas in medieval Japan, completing tasks using stealth. They gather resources for weapons such as shurikens, poisons, elixirs, grenades, and mines, and they have access to the ninjato and kusarigama. Fast-paced action, 10 bosses with distinct powers, many sorts of foes, a crafting system with over 200 recipes, realistic gore, and bright animations are all included in the game. Wulverblade is a visceral and beautifully crafted beat-em-up that brings ancient Britannia to life with gritty style and historical flair. The hand-drawn visuals are stunning, and the soundtrack pulses with raw energy, perfectly matching the brutal combat. Its story is surprisingly rich, blending myth and history in a way that keeps you hooked. Combat is weighty and satisfying, especially with co-op play. It's clear the developers poured passion into every detail. For fans of classic brawlers, this is a modern gem with real heart and savage soul. LUMINES Remastered is an absolute joy for puzzle lovers. The game's vibrant visuals and hypnotic soundtrack create a captivating atmosphere that keeps you hooked for hours. Its intuitive gameplay strikes the perfect balance between challenge and accessibility, making it easy to pick up but hard to master. The remastered graphics bring a fresh polish without losing the charm of the original. Whether you're a longtime fan or new to the series, this game offers a satisfying, addictive experience that's perfect for quick sessions or deep dives. Spelunky stands out as an exceptional platformer, with levels that are not only randomly generated but also totally destructible, providing a new and tough experience with each game. Venture deep into the ground and explore fantastic locales packed with creatures, traps, and treasures all waiting to be uncovered. You have the flexibility to explore these dynamic worlds and discover their mysteries. Whether you remain in battle, leave to safety, help others, or grab what isn't yours, every action you make in Spelunky has consequences and leads to unique endings. OddBallers is a chaotic and entertaining party game that transforms dodgeball into complete pandemonium. With strange venues, surprising perils, and ludicrous weaponry, each match feels unique and unpredictable. The gameplay is simple to pick up, making it ideal for fast sessions with friends or family. The diversity of mini-games keeps things interesting, while the cartoony graphic style adds to the enjoyment. It's a lot of fun to dodge exploding chickens and toss hay bales at your opponents, a fantastic option for anybody who enjoys multiplayer mayhem and fast-paced fun rivalry. CONSCRIPT builds tension through its claustrophobic level design, smart puzzles, and a bleak World War I setting. The fixed camera angles and limited resources create constant dread, while the art direction sells the grime and despair of the trenches. It's methodical survival horror done right, focused, atmospheric, and consistently engaging. Sound design plays a huge role, with eerie silence broken only by footsteps or distant gunfire. A grim but rewarding journey worth taking for those seeking dread wrapped in strategic gameplay. In Catastronauts, players engage on an exhilarating interplanetary journey to traverse the chaotic universe. They suffer constant tragedies and foreign invasions, and they must make rapid judgments to live. Local co-op mode allows players to take on a variety of jobs, including engineer, weapons specialist, and medic. Communication and collaboration are essential as they manage the obstacles of space. Whether you're an experienced player or a newbie, you'll be immersed in the excitement and turmoil of space survival. Each game is a unique experience with surprises and unexpected outcomes. Dorfs Hammers for Hire is an arcade co-op adventure that follows a gang of dwarven weapon crafters and armorsmiths as they travel a lively world to deliver vital weapons to soldiers in need. The game includes a co-op campaign in which players team up with up to 3 teammates to navigate 5 distinct zones with 30 stages. The Arcade Classic mode adds 10 levels for a more informal experience, allowing players to test out different strategies and playstyles. In the Versus Battle mode, players compete in a 2 versus 2 format over 5 diverse arenas. The Pang series is a 1990s arcade game about 2 brothers on a mission to save mankind from an extraterrestrial invasion. Pang Adventures offers new aspects and gameplay techniques, including local co-op across all game types in 3 separate modes: Tour Mode, Score Attack, and Panic Mode. To survive 99 levels of continuous conflict, players must pass through waves of assault balls and maneuver accordingly. The brothers have expanded their armory with additional weaponry such as machine guns, flamethrowers, and shurikens. Headbangers Rhythm Royale is an online, cross-platform multiplayer game in which players strive to become the greatest master headbanger. The game has 23 distinct minigames distributed across 4 rounds that test memory, rhythm, reflexes, reaction time, and rap abilities. Players may personalize your pigeon with various things and earn crumbs with each game. They may also utilize crumbs as in-game taunts to highlight their accomplishments. Players may go through tasks, earn crumbs and XP, and team up with up to 30 pigeons on any platform. Amber Isle is a comfortable life sim with a delightful prehistoric flavor. As a shopkeeper in a town populated with charming dinosaur residents, you'll craft, trade, and make connections in a calm, pastel-colored setting. The visual style is incredibly warm, and the characters are full of personality, making every contact pleasurable. As you build your store and modify your surrounds, you'll feel a pleasant feeling of accomplishment. Amber Isle's stress-free gameplay and wholesome atmosphere make it ideal for players who enjoy creativity, community building, and a touch of prehistoric whimsy. Tales from Space Mutant Blobs Attack is a fun, fast-paced platformer with an unexpectedly chaotic twist. You control a voracious mutant blob that expands by consuming everything in sight. The game's physics-based puzzles and gravity-defying mechanisms keep gaming interesting, and the colorful, retro-inspired graphic design adds a lot of appeal. The levels are well-designed, combining platforming challenges with times of sheer carnage. The humor is spot-on, making it both humorous and enjoyable to play. It's a brief yet really fulfilling encounter that keeps you smiling from beginning to end. Juicy Realm is a roguelite adventure in which players battle odd fruits in a world where the lines between flora and wildlife have blurred, causing a total upheaval of the food chain. Humans have set up outposts on the outskirts of this hostile plant region, ready for exploration and defense. As a pioneer, players must explore the enemy's territory, capturing various fruits and gaining new gear, weaponry, and resources. The game has randomly generated zones, treasures, and foes, as well as a carefully created graphic style. Players can participate in a solo campaign or in local multiplayer action. Snow Bros. Wonderland is a charming revival of classic arcade fun, wrapped in colorful visuals and cheerful music. The gameplay is fast-paced and addictive, with satisfying snowball mechanics and quirky enemies that keep each stage feeling fresh. It's a delightful blend of retro style and modern polish, perfect for short bursts or longer sessions. Co-op mode adds even more fun, especially with a friend. Fans of old-school platformers will find plenty to love here. It's a joyful, energetic experience that never takes itself too seriously. EGGLIA Rebirth paints a colorful world full of warmth, light strategy, and relaxed town building. The mix of turn-based combat with dice rolls keeps things casual yet engaging, while meeting new characters and unlocking lands through magical eggs adds a steady rhythm of progress. The hand-drawn art style and cozy soundtrack create a peaceful atmosphere that's easy to sink into. It's a gentle adventure with enough layers to make each session feel rewarding without ever feeling overwhelming or rushed. Jotun Valhalla Edition sets the stage with hand-drawn art and atmospheric Norse mythology. The massive bosses feel mythical and rewarding to face, and exploration has a quiet intensity that makes each moment feel purposeful. Sound design enhances the scale of the world, while the narrative stays minimal yet powerful. Combat is slow but weighty, demanding patience more than aggression. With its distinct visual style and reverence for myth, this is a game that feels reverent and focused without ever feeling overwhelming or chaotic. Mystik Belle Enchanted Edition is a colorful, retro-inspired platformer with clever puzzles and satisfying progression. The pixel art carries a nostalgic charm, while the spell-based combat and light Metroidvania structure keep the gameplay engaging. Backtracking feels purposeful thanks to smart item gating, and the humorous dialogue adds personality throughout. Soundtrack suits the magical school setting perfectly, and each area feels thoughtfully designed. A light-hearted tone balances well with challenging moments. EARTHLOCK is a turn-based RPG that leans into classic roots with modern touches. The world feels rich with lore, and the art direction gives the journey a distinct tone. Combat relies on smart strategy, encouraging thoughtful choices rather than rushing in. Characters grow in satisfying ways, and the crafting and talent boards provide depth without overwhelming. Its pacing stays consistent, and the soundtrack complements each moment without being overbearing. For those who enjoy methodical battles, this game hits a reliable stride. This hilarious party game takes you on an exciting voyage with the cheeky Rabbids. Begin an exciting journey filled with hilarious events and lively individuals. Gather your loved ones and enjoy a myriad of incredibly hilarious minigames, making this the ultimate Rabbids party bonanza. Play local multiplayer with up to 4 people and immerse yourself in a world of shared fun. Create a bespoke playlist of your favorite minigames to ensure a faultless evening of festivities. Customize the difficulty level and controls so that everyone may participate in the thrill. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome.
In the face.